is a meeting that was months in the making, with Pennsylvania's Department of Corrections hosting a hearing tonight on the proposed closing of the state prison at Rockview. It comes less than a week after the DOC's hearing on the Queehana boot camp.
Bald Eagle High School's auditorium was filled with lawmakers, residents, and corrections officers, all in support of Rockview. Our Tim Durkin was in the meeting and tells us what people are saying and why some are afraid they'll have to uproot their entire lives.
The DOC made it clear that they wouldn't be answering any questions at this hearing, only listening, and they ended up having a lot to listen to.
You're cutting our hearts out.
Many echo that sentiment during the DOC's hearing for SCI Rockview. The closure is being recommended for several reasons, one being the facility is aging and needs repairs. But those who have toured or work in the facility disagree.
The paved roads that are on the report saying that they need to be repaired, the boiler plant that says needs redone, the roofs that are said that need to be redone, those things are already done.
DOC representatives stayed silent for most of the hearing, but started with saying they aren't taking the situation lightly. And as much as they have a duty to the people, they also need to balance budgets.
As a Commonwealth agency, we have to consider costs and operational efficiency. And maintaining a system at 80% capacity statewide is not fiscally responsible.
Many people said any gains made will be short-term, and the long-term damage to families could be catastrophic.
When it comes time to cut corners and maximize effectiveness, it's the workers that pay the price, not those of you sitting up on this pedestal.
A concession made to workers is that if the closure does happen, they're guaranteed a job within a 67-mile radius of the facility. But that could mean an even longer commute for some.
My husband commutes from Carthage to Rockview. It's an hour drive, and they want to move him up to 67 miles away from Rockview to work, so it could be another 2-hour drive for him, which is just absolutely ridiculous.
The lines to speak were long, and some residents were optimistic that the DOC would take their words to heart. But for others,
it feels like they've already made their decision. They're just doing this because they have to.
Reporting in Center County, Tim Durkin, WTAJ News.